Formula One has always been about pushing boundaries, but what happens when those boundaries are shattered? In recent years, we've witnessed a level of dominance leaving fans and competitors alike wondering, has Formula One spiraled out of control? From record-breaking win streaks to seemingly insurmountable performance gaps, we're diving deep into the heart of F1's current state, so stick around till the end to find out what's going on. The 2023 Formula One season was one of the sport's most lopsided campaigns ever witnessed. Red Bull Racing, led by the seemingly unstoppable Max Verstappen, claimed victory in a staggering 21 out of 22 races. This unprecedented level of dominance has left many questioning the very fabric of competition in Formula One. But is this truly a new phenomenon, or have we seen similar periods of supremacy before? Before we dive into the eras of true dominance, it's important to understand that Formula One's early years were characterized by a surprising level of parity. From the 1950s through the 1960s, the sport was a revolving door of champions and competitive teams. During this period, teams like Alfa Romeo, Ferrari, Cooper, and Brabham managed to secure back-to-back championships, but none could establish a truly dominant run. Even legendary drivers like Jim Clark, despite their immense talent, were often held back by mechanical failures. To put this into perspective, between the inception of the Constructors' Championship in 1958 and the end of the 1960s, only Cooper and Brabham managed to win 2 consecutive titles. This level of competition and unpredictability made for an exciting race, but it also meant that fans of this era didn't realize how good they had it compared to what was to come. As Formula One entered the 1970s, we saw the first signs of extended success for certain teams. Lotus became the 5th team to win back-to-back Constructors' titles, while Ferrari dominated the later half of the decade, securing 3 consecutive championships from 1975 to 1977. However, the Drivers' Championship remained highly competitive. The 1970s produced 7 different world champions, with no driver managing to win 2 titles in a row. To put this in perspective, if we count back from our current era to find 7 different world champions, we'd have to go all the way back to 2006, a span of 18 years. The 1980s marked a significant shift in Formula One's competitive landscape. 3 teams, Williams, Ferrari, and McLaren, began to assert their dominance over the sport. This era saw these teams trading constructor titles back and forth, with each securing multiple championships throughout the decade. However, McLaren truly set the standard for dominance during this period. Between 1984 and 1991, McLaren won an astonishing 7 out of 8 drivers' championships. This run included 3 consecutive titles from 1984 to 1986, shared between Niki Lauda and Alain Prost, followed by 4 in a row from 1988 to 1991, with Ayrton Senna joining Prost in the winner's circle. The 1988 season in particular stands out as a pinnacle of McLaren's dominance. The team, powered by Honda engines and driven by the legendary duo of Senna and Prost, won an incredible 15 out of 16 races. This 93.8% win rate stood as the highest in F1 history for 35 years, only to be surpassed in 2023. Despite this impressive run, it's crucial to note that McLaren's dominance didn't feel as impressive as some later eras, because the wins were split between multiple drivers. Fans still had choices regarding cheering for a potential winner, with Prost, Lauda, and Senna all contributing to McLaren's success. Even in the ultra-dominant 1988 season, the 15 wins were split between Prost and Senna, maintaining an element of unpredictability and excitement. This era also saw significant competition from other teams, particularly Williams, who won 26.56% of the races during McLaren's dominant period. This level of competition, combined with the variety of winning drivers, helped maintain a fan interest despite one team's clear superiority. As Formula One entered the 90s, the baton of dominance was passed to Williams. The British team, founded by Frank Williams and Patrick Head, embarked on an impressive run that saw them win 5 out of 6 Constructors' Championships between 1992 and 1997. This period marked the most successful era in Williams' illustrious history. The Williams FW14B of 1992 and its successor, the FW15C of 1993, were technological marvels. Equipped with active suspension, traction control, and anti-lock brakes, these cars were among the most advanced ever seen in Formula One. In both 1992 and 1993, Williams won 10 out of 16 races, showcasing their technical superiority. However, it's important to note that even during their most dominant years, Williams never completely dominated the field. Other teams and drivers were still able to challenge and occasionally beat them. For instance, in 1994, despite Williams winning the Constructors' Championship, Michael Schumacher and Benetton managed to clinch the driver's title in a closely fought battle. As Formula One entered the new millennium, it witnessed perhaps the most dominant period in its history up to that point. Ferrari, led by the formidable combination of Michael Schumacher, Jean Todt, and Ross Brawn, embarked on a run of success that would rewrite the record books. From 1999 to 2004, Ferrari won 6 consecutive Constructors' Championships. Even more impressively, Schumacher claimed 5 straight drivers' titles from 2000 to 2004. This period of Ferrari's dominance was unprecedented in terms of its consistency and longevity. The 2002 and 2004 seasons stand out as particular high points in Ferrari's dominance. In 2002, they won 15 out of 17 races, while in 2004, they claimed victory in 15 out of 18 races. These seasons rivaled, in some ways surpassed, the dominance seen in McLaren's 1988 campaign. However, this period of Ferrari supremacy came at a cost to the sport's popularity. The predictability of results led to a decline in viewership and interest. Many fans could predict the podium before the race began, with the German and Italian national anthems becoming an all-too-familiar sound on Sunday afternoons. After Ferrari's dominance waned, Formula One enjoyed a brief period of more varied competition, before entering another era of single-team supremacy. From 2010 to 2013, Red Bull Racing, powered by Renault engines and driven by Sebastian Vettel, claimed 4 consecutive Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. However, it's important to note that this period of Red Bull dominance was not as absolute as some others we've discussed. The 2010 and 2012 seasons in particular were closely fought, with the championship battles going down to the wire. Fernando Alonso and his Ferrari provided stiff competition, keeping fans on the edge of their seats until the final races. However, in the 2011 and 2013 seasons saw Red Bull and Vettel at their most dominant. The RB7 of 2011 is considered to be one of the most superior cars in F1 history, consistently outpacing the competition in both qualifying and race trim. In 2013, Vettel consecutively won the last 9 races of the season, a record at the time. When Formula One introduced new regulations in 2014, ushering in an era of hybrid power units, Mercedes was ready. What followed was a period of dominance that would eclipse all others before it. From 2014 to 2020, Mercedes won 7 consecutive Drivers' and Constructors' Championships. The team's preparation for the new regulations, combined with their superior engine technology and aerodynamic prowess, resulted in unprecedented dominance in the sport's history. The 2022 season saw Red Bull win 17 out of 22 races, with Verstappen claiming 15 victories en route to his second World Championship. In 2023, Red Bull won an astonishing 21 out of 22 races. Verstappen's run included a record-breaking streak of 10 consecutive victories, obliterating the previous record of 9 set by Sebastian Vettel in 2023. While dominance has always been a part of Formula One, the current situation presents unique challenges. The sport must find a way to celebrate excellence while ensuring that competition remains at the heart of the spectacle. What do you think about the current state of Formula One? Share your thoughts in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.